lovely to have you here. And well, we knew we were going to have Maud because Maud is active with the film stipend for the SWEA organization. For those of you who don't know, SWEA, Swedish Women's Educational Association, was founded here in Los Angeles by Agneta Nilsson. And one thing that Agneta has told me is that this festival inspired them to found a film stipend for wonderful young Swedish filmmakers. And well, you will meet Hans Stjernswärd and meet him in a moment. And here's how it's going to go. I have to make one comment, backtrack. Cairo Conspiracy. It's very fascinating. Like I said on opening night that when we did a Swedish film called Lilia Forever, someone said, "There's people speaking Russian in this film." And somebody else said, "Why they film in that part of Stockholm? It's not at all picturesque." And I just said, well, it's not. It's not a travel log. But in the whole experience of these years, we've seen more and more stories of immigrants and films by immigrant filmmakers who are both Swedish or wherever they're from, wherever they've landed, and they have the identity of that country and they have the identity of the country they're from. And so it's very interesting this year that with Cairo Conspiracy and with Holy Spider, we have two films that are Nordic Oscar entries, and neither film is in the language of that particular country. But that's kind of exciting because it's a global world, right? And some years ago, when we started presenting the SWEA film stipend at the festival here, I met Gunilla Horacek. And Gunilla and Maud, please come up. They have been chairing this stipend process, this award process. And Hans, come on up. I have to say something about Hans. Young filmmaker, here in Los Angeles, and he's been at almost every screening of the festival yesterday and today. As a singer, I always tell young singers, go see performances, the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's how you learn to know the difference. On seeing all these movies, you can sort out in your mind if any were good, if any were bad, or if any were ugly. But don't tell us though. And who gets this first?
I have.
Oh, you have. Okay, you two share.
I'm very young.
Hello. So it's really nice to be here in person after a couple of years on Zoom. So my name is Gunilla Horacek. I chair the committee that is executing the SWEA's Los Angeles Film and Cultural Scholarship, or stipendium. And SWEA is a global organization for women, and we travel all over the world. And it was started, as Jim said, in 1979 here in LA. And our mission statement say that we are patrons of our language and our traditions and our culture. So that becomes our mission statement. This stipendium that we have given Hans last year is something we started in 2007. It was then a film scholarship, and over the years, a few tweaks have happened along the way. So today we give $10,000 to a Swedish-speaking woman who lives in the LA area. And the criteria and for the scholarship is that the project that we support with the $10,000 aligned with the SWEA's mission statement. So it includes film and different kinds of aspects of culture. We focus on film, music, design, and literature mostly. But any part of culture is obviously worth our support. So I'm going to give it to Maud Adams to introduce Hans.
Before I do that, maybe I should say that we changed the stipend this coming year to a woman only. Hans is obviously not a woman. That is a little bit fluid these days. Yeah, you can go right, you're the last week. Okay. Well, the thing is that we did change because in the past, a lot of men have been very successful in the business, and we have tended to have mostly male winners. Not always, but we've had a few of them. So finally we decided that we are a women's organization and we should give it to women. So Hans, you're the last man. Right. So, SWEA LA Stipend Committee was really pleased with the many talented and well-qualified applicants we had this year. As a matter of fact, it was so hard that we had a hard time paring it down to just a few we're supposed to do. We ended up with 4, should have been 3. And the 3 jury, and we had to submit those people to the jury. And the 3 jury members were Swedish Consul General, Honorary Consul, yes, Gudrun Giddings, music artist Margareta Svensson, and music producer Big Swede Stefan Svensson. I don't think they're here tonight, but we are very grateful for their participation and their time. And they selected director, writer, producer Hans Stjernswärd, and his film project called Sankta Lucia as the winner. And the jury found that Hans Stjernswärd demonstrated a professional approach and a thoughtful strategy on how he should make his new feature film, Sankta Lucia, and I'm quoting that. So we're also really, really pleased to have Hans here with us tonight. And he has brought with him his work in progress that we're going to see, right? Yeah. So let's welcome Hans Stjernswärd.
Thank you, Maud. And thank you, Gunilla, and thank you, Jim. It's a true honor to show this 10-minute proof of concept of Sankta Lucia for you guys tonight. Like I said, I would truly from my heart thank SWEA, who gave me $10,000 to shoot this one as a proof of concept to try to get financing for the feature-length version of this. And Sankta Lucia is a revenge thriller. It's kind of like a modern take on where the origins of Sankta Lucia that we celebrate in December each year comes from. And I mean, I don't want to talk too much about it because just 10 minutes, you will judge for yourselves. And I would like to thank Scandinavian Film Festival and Jim and everyone involved with this. This is a true honor to have this film screen here. Thank you so much.
Our pleasure. Just to let you know, you're going to see the film, and then there'll be like a minute of a little bit of light, so anybody else can come into the screening, but we'll go right into the screening of Cairo Conspiracy. Congratulations, Hans. Thank you, Gunilla and Maud and SWEA, and enjoy. We're all about discoveries.